Hey, how y'all doing? This is Chris. I'm coming to y'all again. This video is going to be trucking and investing. Now, disclaimer, I am not a guru. I'm just a trucker who tries to invest. That's it. That is it. Now, when I feel that I'm successful in my investments, then I will title my next video Trucking and Being a Successful Investor. But this one is just going to be called Trucking and Investing. Just general. Okay. I started driving trucks about 7-8 years ago. Right when I had turned 21. Like probably 3-4 months after I had turned 21. I was lucky, yes. I stumbled into trucking because I don't really want to go over my story again, but I stumbled into trucking because of hard times and being in the hood and just a lot of stuff. And I'm happy that trucking has gave me the way out and allowed me to escape, because there's no telling where I would be if I wasn't for being in this truck for all these years. There's no telling. Had multiple kids, probably then did some crazy stuff, did some more jail time, I want to say that clearly. I would have did some more jail time. Could have even been killed. So like, who knows? But yeah, I started driving trucks about 7-8 years ago. Went to Swift, great company. Shout you out, baby. Swift is a great company. I don't care what nobody says. If you're starting, like, I would recommend Swift. I'm no longer at Swift, but yeah, I would really recommend those guys. They gave me a chance. They gave me the opportunity to put my foot in the door. They allowed me to be able to start making money. I'll give you guys, yes, it wasn't a lot of money. I think I was making like 36 cents a mile over there, I think. Yeah, and I was out for a long time, 2-3 months at a time, and I started noticing very quickly, it didn't take long, that I had some money. To me, I was balling. I was like, wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Couldn't tell me nothing. I'm trying to. I don't want to cuss because I do eventually want my videos monetized. But yeah, I started noticing that I was getting quite a couple of dollars in my wallet. So I just started buying everything under the sun. Like, it was a scam going on back then where you could buy a star and or at least you could buy a star and name it. I was even trying to do that stupid stuff. Like I didn't did like a lot of stuff with my money. A lot of stuff, good and bad. I would say probably 60-70% bad I done did with my money, and that just counts for spending it on stupid stuff, giving it away, getting out loans to my family, You know, just a lot of stuff that I regret to this day. And if I hadn't, I would have had a lot more money. But yeah, then I started looking at investing, or I started thinking about investing, because like I started listening to like investment videos and stuff, and like I took quite a few routes when I first started investing. I bought gold, silver. I bought a couple of safes. I bought money bags. I bought a couple of those Money Century safes. And then I got into the stock market. I don't know, like, I still am, but I was more so back then. I was all about my stock market. Like, I had up to $30,000 in the stock market, and then, like, my world came crashing down when I lost my job and lost my CDL for about like a year and a half, and I was forced to work like some dead-end job again. And from there, like, from the point I lost my job and went through that hardship again of being broke, or not being broke, but like working a dead-end job again and all of that, that's when I fully devoted myself to just stand behind this wheel and doing whatever I have to make sure that I keep a trucking job. But I started investing in stocks because I wanted to like make some more money, you know, and I wanted to like have my money grow for me. I didn't see a better, or I seen a better way. There was stocks, and I took a couple other ways. I wanted to get into the whole Forex trading, where you could trade currencies, but I don't think right now is like a great time to do that. I think in the future, probably like, I don't know, whenever the dollar starts its real decline, I think that'll be a great time to invest in the Forex markets. But if you don't know, the Forex market is just foreign exchange. It's just trading currencies, basically. But the Forex market is also, it's a completely different animal. Especially, I mean, from what I know, it's a completely different animal. From what I've been told, it's a completely different animal. But, yeah, I wanted to start a Forex account about like, I don't know how many years ago. But that's something that I wanted to do. Hopefully this isn't an accident up here I'm coming upon. Because of that truck, he was off to the side of the road. Hopefully it's not an accident. I don't think it is. Yeah, hopefully he just like he got somebody pull it over. Yeah, I wanted to get into the Forex market a while ago, but I never seen my opportunity, and I still don't see my opportunity to do it. Well, yeah, I don't know. Well, the dollar is at like a good point right now. I think the shortage, like especially if you're talking like multi-year, I think the dollar is at a great point to short it right now. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna think about that later. That's got me thinking right now. But yeah, and I wanted to get into investing really bad, and like I started off like kind of bad, cause like I was bumping my head a lot. I mean, of course you're gonna bump your head when you start investing. It's a learning curve to all of it, but I bumped my head a lot. If I was to go back, I would definitely not sell any of the stocks that I had bought. One thing that I was doing back then, and that I should have never done, was sell some of my stocks. If I would have never sold some of those stocks, waited for better opportunities to sell those stocks, I would have a lot more money to this day. But like some mistakes that I made was I was trying to be a day trader. That's something I was trying to do. But to me, especially in today's world, I think a day trader, you have to have at least, your account has to be at least 20,000, at least 20,000, and 5,000 of it has to be allotted for you to day trade. I think I was trying to day trade on long-term stocks, and like I screwed up bad when I first started buying and selling, basically trading stocks. I was screwing up really bad. I don't know if I would have never known everything I know today. I don't know well, I guess you could say I would have never done anything different, because I wouldn't have known anything differently. But yeah, those are definitely some mistakes that I made. Some other mistakes that I made was I was going too hard at it. You know, I should have just took my time and just like put this amount of money in and save this, and put that amount of money in and save that, and yeah, I would have been a lot better, like financially. But yeah, I was trying to hurry up and make money, like back then, like, and this was after the this was during all those like boom cycles in gold and silver and stuff, and like it was really hard for me to grasp, like, because gold and silver, they have these boom and bust cycles, and like it's I was trying and betting that I had caught one of those up cycles, long-term up cycles, and I was trying to day trade off of it. And a lot of times what would happen would be that I would buy a stock and it would go up, and I would sell it, and the next day it would go up even more. Like, I didn't understand a lot of this stuff. Like, I didn't understand the patterns and I didn't understand the holding process and when to buy and sell a stock and all of that. If I would have known everything I know today, man, like I said, I would have a lot more money. Some people get into the real estate sector. That's something I thought about doing, but I just wanted to buy land. I didn't really. I mean, I still do want to buy land, cause like for a bunch of reasons, for a variety of reasons, I want to buy land, but I want to buy land. Not so much now for like building my own house on it, but to have extra land just for a lot of reasons. I'm looking up like people or places that can like build you your own house. But yeah, I haven't came across like someone or some company that can build me my own house for the price that I think I'm willing to pay. Cause like I don't want some big house, you know. I want a small house, 2-3 bedroom, literally, and like a nice amount of land, probably like an acre, and a garage and a nice long driveway, like, and with like a fence or a gate or something surrounding my house, and I'm good. That's what I want. But yeah, I haven't found anybody that's willing to do that. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm exiting the construction zone. But yeah, like if I could, that's what I would do. I wanted to buy like a lot of land. I know some people like want to buy houses, and like to me, you being a truck driver, like you're just like giving away your money. That's all you're doing. I don't think you're doing anything else but just giving it. That was a police officer that just passed me. Holy shit! That's what, like I'm gonna label my next video probably trucks and police. Like, cause police to me are a lot cooler since I'm driving trucks. Before, police were like annoying as hell when I was driving my little 4-wheeler or being in a hood or something. Like, police, I used to fucking hate the police. Me being a truck driver, like, I don't want to say I love the police, but they definitely don't fuck with me like that. Like, so shit, I love anybody who doesn't fuck with me. So like that is great. Like, you don't fuck with me, we ain't got no problems. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you fuck with me, we got some problems. I hate you. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not gonna say the rest. But yeah, yeah, that's gonna be another video. Trucks and police. That deserves some talk right there alone. Cause yeah, that involves the way stations, city police, highway police, the sheriffs, which are basically to me the highway police. These small town police. But yeah, if you're thinking about buying houses, and you're or investing in houses, when you're a truck driver, to me, you're just giving away. Especially if you're talking about paying paying on multiple properties. To me, that is not a wise decision. Because if you're just planning on renting them out, then you're gonna still have to pay for the amount of time it takes to get a tenant inside of that house, and then you're still gonna have to pay for any repairs. You're gonna have to pay that down payment if you have a down payment. I understand some mortgages don't require down payments, but yeah, if you're planning on flipping, I'm pretty sure I don't really know too much about the whole flipping process in the real estate market. If some of you guys know, please feel free to comment, because the more you know, the stronger you are, the better you are to me. But yeah, if you're planning on flipping, I'm pretty sure there's costs right there. And if you're planning on like renting them out, like I know Trucker Brown, I'm not sure if it's still his plan, but he had a plan to buy an investment house or whatever and just rent it, or a duplex or a triplex, whatever, investment property, and just rent it out. I'm not sure if he's still planning on doing that, but I think he was planning on paying cash, or or I hope at least majority cash. I don't want to talk like, you know what I'm saying, I'm some big baller, because I'm not. So yeah, but to me, like, I'm thinking and hoping he had at least 50K of cash that he was planning on like throwing at that venture, business venture. And of course, if you guys don't know, I'm Bob Till right now. That's why I can do everything that I'm doing right now. Yeah, and it sucks. I like, you don't really understand like how good it is having a trailer on your back. Like, I mean, I hate the empty trailers too, but having a trailer on your back makes this bitch not jump, makes this girl not jump around as much as she does Bobtail. And she jumps around quite a lot being Bobtail. With the trailer on the back, even if it's empty or not, it keeps you grounded a lot more. Even going over these smaller bumps you feel. If I had a trailer, it would feel a lot better. But yeah, I'm trying to think of another investment that you could do is take the route that I took, and I still have. You could just buy gold and silver coins or bullion, especially when it comes to silver. It's a lot easier to buy silver bullion than like silver coins, because like how cheap silver is right now. Now it's a lot harder to buy gold bullion. If you're talking about some serious weight gold, you're talking about right now the price at $1,300 per ounce. And you're talking about buying a 10-ounce bullion bar, you're looking at $15,000. So yeah, even I don't have that to just go out and buy like a 10-ounce bar, or at least I can allocate towards buying that. Some other investments you could do. Some guys, they went out and got other trucks. I couldn't do that. I don't want to do that. like one truck, like a company driver is all I want to do. This industry to me is not reliable enough to me to try to do anything with. I thought about doing it. I really did. Cause I would love to have like a bunch of trucks driving for me or whatever. You know, I love that whole idea of owning a trucking company. I really do. But like this industry to me, man, I don't know. And I'm gonna end that topic really quickly because yeah, there's a lot of drama going around that whole fleet owner and owner operator and lease stuff. So I'm gonna end that topic. I would say my other topic, but it's a pending investment, an investment that I want to do, and I don't want nobody stealing my ideas, so I'm not gonna say that investment. Well, it's a couple other investments that I don't want to speak of right now, because yeah, those are pending. And yeah, I guess yeah, you try to keep the good fruits. You try to keep the low hanging fruits to yourself, and that's definitely what I'm trying to do. Because especially when I don't have a lot of subscribers, like yeah, I don't want to put like I don't want to put like some great stuff out there and just have like those subscribers just run away and take it. But yeah, this has been my video on trucking and investing. You guys stay safe, stay positive. It's Chris, I'm out.